It's the You Name It podcast. Again, it is. Today, you're listening to it now, and this is...
Davin Christensen! Hola, Jerry!
There he is. Look, the cues are getting better and better.
I finally figured it out.
You're doing a great job. I wanted you to know that. We've had a lot of feedback about how great of a job you're doing.
Oh, yeah, right. Tons and tons of feedback.
All right, it might have been the opposite of that, but still, there was some feedback. I'm not lying about the feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And not the kind that we have on the show from the microphones either.
So
I know I'm really funny, aren't I, Davin?
You are. You're hilarious. Is that my new laugh?
It is.
That's my new laugh.
You could hear the whole warehouse in the background, too. We're going to have to do a real one like that.
What dog? What was that? A dog that Deputy Dog used to snicker like that? Or who was that?
I forgot. We said it. Mumbly, Schmedley.
Schmedley,
I don't know.
One of them.
That guy.
That guy.
Damn it, I can't remember. I do know that when I was a kid, there was a cartoon about racing around the world.
Uh-huh.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And it was one of those characters. It was the white dog that just did that.
Yep.
That thing. Yes, starting off big, Davin, big.
Speed racer.
I'd like to say that we did issue an invitation to give topics from the audience. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that very well. We asked the audience what they'd like to hear on this show. We had a response. One message from Bobby Jr.
Yes.
Where he wanted to go through and talk about work shit, which we don't do on here.
No.
A recap of the entire season's worth of work from last year. And I'm not sure how we'd be able to do that, Bobby.
Without getting in trouble.
Yeah, let's sum it up. There's a lot of work last year. And during all that work and in between and everything, Davin built a garage and you built a basement and both of you are drunks.
Yes.
How's that sound?
That sums it up.
Yes.
And let's do it again this year.
Yeah. And I wasn't even including everybody, you know.
Hi, Bob.
See?
Mm-hmm. Got to include Bob.
Bob's there with you.
Yep. He just walked inside, I think.
Every time I talk about him on the show, he walks inside. Bob in the background is always in the background of the show until I talk about him. And then he's gone.
Yeah.
It's like he knows.
Well, he was going to sand, and then he realized that we're doing a show, so he can't sand in the background. So I don't know what he does during this. Maybe he goes and rubs one out or something during recording.
I saw where that was going. I was hoping it wasn't going to get there. Weird.
It disappears for an hour, comes out perfect timing, and the show's over.
Oh, he knows. Yeah, he knows that you're going to be occupied, so he goes inside and he puts on his dragon kimono.
Kimono, yep.
And
lays down on his couch and
just kind of hangs around, so to speak.
Good thing my kids aren't here.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing. They walk in on Bob when he's doing his Tu Wong Fu roll in there.
His little handy dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was a giant prize fight this past weekend.
Yes, there was.
Did you watch it, Davin?
No, I did because it was pay-per-view.
Yes, it'd be Conor McGregor. Mr. Conor McGregor was fighting against Mr. Merriweather, correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And Mr. Merriweather won.
Mm-hmm.
But he came out of retirement for this, right?
Actually, they both won. They both got killer paydays out of that thing.
That's true. Now, did you take this as a serious fight when you were watching it? I mean, when you were hearing about it?
No.
Because I was watching. You weren't watching it.
See, when I first heard about it, it's like an MMA doesn't pay real well. So I know he's out for a big payday. But do you think how did they get to that point of actually having a match? You think McGregor just kept bugging him?
Yes.
Maybe at the bar.
Well, I think throughout the last year or so, there's been insults and him saying that I could do that. This is not a problem. Our fighting is harder than your fighting and all that kind of shit.
They're probably
he
buddies.
Escalated for months and months. It was like a presidential campaign thing. It lasted so many months to build up to this thing. It was That was actually better than the whole fight, to tell you the truth. The arguing.
What was funny was my 18-year-old daughter was talking about it the night of, you're not watching the fight, Dad?
Everybody was watching the fight. I don't know why you didn't.
I don't know.
You have a garage there. You could have pay-per-viewed it out to the garage, right? You could have made it loud enough to mask the barking dog in the background, too.
That's true.
Yeah.
The barking.
Yes, nature sounds today. We get two stupid sounds on the show today. We get a barking dog on Davin's end, and you got my recording computer now decided that it's going to have a whiny fan all of a sudden today.
So you can't complain about the fan noise when I got the fans going in the garage.
Now I'll hear about this from listener Bill Christensen, who will tell me he couldn't hear any of it. I can hear it clear as day in here, but then by the time we process it, maybe it goes away. I realized something about Bill this week. He's old.
He doesn't realize that he's cranky.
Oh yeah, he's funny because he's turning into a cartoon old guy.
Yep.
Where's my everything? I left all of my things somewhere, and I can't find my everythings.
God damn it!
You know what's wrong with everything around here? Everything's wrong with everything. My name's Bill.
Today was bitching about garbage can day with Bill.
He did a garbage can bitch? What was it? What was he saying?
Can't somebody just go fucking buy some goddamn garbage cans around this place? There's never any goddamn garbage.
It is all such like old guy shit to worry about. Sorry, Bill, but it is kind of funny. I need a goddamn garbage can. And you know what? I've got a garbage can by my desk, but nobody empties it like they do up front on the carpet. Nobody ever gets their garbage can emptied back. Motherfucking garbage bags.
That's so Bill.
It just goes. It's fun to listen to him, though.
He's ready.
He's ready to answer for him.
He's ready to hit the road. He really is. He needs to go on the road.
This could be. Well, you leave in. Let's see. It's Friday right now, so you leave in when?
Another 2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks. I was thinking it was 1 week.
No, the 15th.
Too much going on. So you can't wait either. Ladies and gentlemen, one more episode until Davin's gone, probably. Then we'll hear about the great state of Texas once again.
Oh, yeah. Every year it's Texas.
Big Tex.
I'll be bitching about the drivers again. I'll be bitching about the heat. I'll be bitching about the hillbilly hot tub neighbors.
Yep. What else are you going to bitch about? You're going to bitch about the hotel room.
Yep. Oh, of course. I'm already bitching about that.
Yep. You're going to bitch about... Did we say the food yet?
No. Ron, our 78-year-old stagehand.
We'll have to maybe do a call to the show floor and record it so that you can hand the phone to Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Talk to him a little bit. Hello, Ron.
Hello, Jerry.
Yeah.
Ron, did you learn anything new in the past year?
Conspiracy about something.
Okay, yeah. Ron.
We talked to Ron around Christmas time when we were calling everybody. We were doing the drunken episodes.
That was fun. We need to do that again with guests who will drink with us, too.
Exactly.
Because I think Lisa was home, but she never would come out and talk to us.
No, she wouldn't.
Just sitting inside.
You got any big plans this weekend? This Labor Day weekend?
I was going to go visit my parents in northern Michigan, up north. Mm-hmm. But they're leaving, so I'm not going to go. And I was thinking about going for one night.
Oh, shit. If we stay home, Jerry's going to visit us. Let's go out of town.
Yeah, right. I'm so glad that you called and you want to visit. It gave us enough time to make other plans. Was what happened. So Lisa spoke reason when I said I should still go up for Friday night because they weren't leaving their place till Saturday sometime. And she goes, well, what a colossal waste of money on gas. She goes, no, go next weekend or whatever. So I'm going to stay home and I'm going to see if my oldest daughter, Mallory, will she's moving this weekend.
Oh, good for her.
So I'll see if she finally figures out how to get people to help her move. Now, I've told her how to do it, but she doesn't seem to know how easy it is to sell getting people to help you move. Like, she's got next to nothing.
I'll show you my tits. Just help me move.
No. That's not it.
Oh, come on.
No, you can't be stupid like that. You can't be angry. You know,
I'm Keira Knightley.
you can't do that.
Help me move.
You can. This is what you do. This is what I did every time. I would go to my bar friends the weekend before the move. And I'd be there waiting for him to get drunk enough to be sort of to say yes to anything. And I would then say, next Friday, I'm going to have 2 cases of beer sitting at my new place. And if every single one of you idiots, all 8 or 9 of you people sitting around here, just came over to the old place, we could all carry one thing and then drink 2 cases of beer, and it'd be over.
That's brilliant.
And it worked. It worked a couple of times. And I had a whole bunch of people helping me, and all I had to do was buy 2 cases of beer.
That works.
It didn't even have to be good beer. It was like Bud Light.
Bush.
So she needed to learn that because she's trying to be like real nice about it and ask in a favor style. It'd be easier to bribe people, really.
Yep.
Yeah, going well, Davin, right there.
That was healthy.
Choose that time. I'm going to lean back like an idiot and light a cigarette at the same time you decide to burp. That's what they got to hear that time.
Exactly.
All right, so I will be home, and let's see if there's any relaxation going on. What are you going to do on this long weekend? Labor Day, right? Yes, Labor Day.
Yep. I actually took a couple days off, and I don't know why. I think, well, when I submitted my days off, I did it back in April.
Oh, back when you.
So I probably thought,
time.
Yeah, I thought I was probably going to go somewhere this weekend, but I didn't plan anything. And suddenly it snuck up on me, and I've got tomorrow off, and then there's the weekend, and I've got Tuesday off as well. So I've got a 5-day weekend.
And then what do you, but you're not doing anything, right?
I'm probably going to work on the garage and try to go to Arts, Beats, and Eats, which is downtown Royal Oak. Catch a couple bands down there and just hang out and relax before the season starts.
Yeah. I was almost going to get you, when you said I'm just going to hang around and work around the house, I was going to pull this off. But you wrecked it by throwing in the fun Arts, Beats, and Eats, where you can see such high-profile bands as 311, Candlebox, and the Wallflowers.
B-52s.
The B-52s, yeah.
Grand Funk.
Grand Funk Rail. Do they have Railroad on it still?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they do the railroad thing anymore.
Is Bob there? Ask Bob.
No, he's not here. He's inside in his kimono, probably.
Damn you, Bob. Think he's thinking about Grand Funk right now?
Yep. And the Dave Hamilton Band will go check them out. So it should be fun.
Dave Hamilton Band. That sounds really exciting. It sounds like your accountant. Let me go see you, good old Dave Hamilton. He's going to do my taxes and then play some music.
Shout out to Dave Hamilton.
Who is Dave Hamilton? Is it a real guy? Like a real name?
Yeah.
Is he popular locally or nationally?
Locally. Actually, he's played in... I stepped away from the mic. I'm pouring a vodka. Sorry.
No, so you got to yell to the microphone.
Exactly. No, he's played... He was backup... he was part of The Time, I think. Morris Day in the Time.
Morris Day in the Time thing?
Yeah. But he's a funk rock guitarist.
Oh, you think he plays the Bird?
No.
Did you ever dance around like the video, the Bird?
The Bird. No, I didn't.
Not that one. Morris Day in the Time.
Oh. No, never did.
Okay. Well, somebody out there remembers that besides me, I guess.
Breaking news, Jerry.
Is there?
Taco Bell in downtown Royal Oak, where I live,
Yeah.
is going to start serving alcohol.
Really?
Yep.
How so? I don't know how they're going to do it. What kind of alcohol? Just margaritas or something?
I'm not sure, but they announced that this is going to be the first store in Michigan that serves alcohol. So you can go get your fucking $1.39 taco or whatever it is and grab a beer or something.
Have a beer at the drive-thru?
I don't know if they're going to do it at the drive-thru, but
Oh, man. Is that good for people to get hammered up and eat Taco Bell anyway? People talk about it being a problem sometimes. So now they're just going to combine it and give you both?
Yeah, aren't you supposed to like drink first and then go eat Taco Bell? Kind of like White Castle. It's like the only time you stop or crave White Castles when you're drunk.
Yeah. Well, not every time. Sometimes you just have to get them.
Well, there was that Burger King in South Beach that served alcohol too. But
that was South Beach.
That's true.
That's a whole different world than Metro Detroit.
This is true, Jerry.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to that. I'd like to see how that all turns out. How many fights will be at Taco Bell because people are hammered now.
Yep.
Good choice. Fights. That's right. On the same card. I think it was on the same card. There was an underfight or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Two guys came out of retirement. And I'm like, what the hell kind of a big draw is that? Either that or it's coming up. What the hell kind of a big fight is that? You got two old geezers coming out of retirement to fight to find out who the losiest loser is? What the hell?
The biggest loser, yep.
I mean, nobody really wants to see people come out of retirement. Now they know they're not in their prime. What is it, like that Sylvester Stallone movie where he was fighting Robert De Niro?
Mm-hmm.
Now they got to do it for real just because someone made a movie out of it? Stupid. I say it's stupid.
It is.
Hey, did you win the super lottery?
No, I did not.
I didn't either, even though Bill Christensen bought a whole bunch of tickets with everybody, made a pool. 25 people? No.
24 people.
24? That would have still been a good payday.
Yep. Well, that and the other thing is when they come around with the lottery pools like that, you have to get in. And there were some people at work that didn't get in. And I'm just thinking, how are they going to feel when 24 of their co-employees
leave?
Call in rich.
Call in rich. You would feel like shit. And then you get into one of those situations like that one group that won and they were being sued by a couple other people who claimed, well, we gave them the money, so we were part of it.
Yeah.
And they had to go through just to find out they never did because the guy wrote everything down and charted everything. They just wanted to weasel into it because they felt like shit because they decided not to do it that week. Don't bitch if you don't do it.
Well, and then if you win, you've got to get a lawyer. You've got to start a lottery club.
You got to start a lottery club if you win?
Yeah, well, with that many people so they can divide up the costs and all that stuff.
Oh, the state will do that.
But you have to make it a lottery club. Yeah. The problem in Michigan is you can't go anonymously. And I don't know why they allow that.
I know. That was one of my topics. Because what you're saying is you would rather remain anonymous. I thought you could in Michigan. I thought you could check the box off that says, I don't want to be seen, or don't use my name or whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. So you're saying that you can't. You have to be.
Yep, they have to disclose your name, which means everybody comes out of the woodwork wanting to borrow money from you.
Right. But this is where I'm at with that. It's funny you said that today because my notes tell me that lottery winners can't figure out how to say no. Is that the problem? Because most of these fucking people who win the lottery have probably spent the last 20 years hanging up on bill collectors. So why is that an issue now? You know, why can't you just say no like you've been doing for 20 years, not paying your bills, right? You don't need to worry about it. Why is it a burden when you get some calls, even people knocking on your door, just flip them off. So my advice to lottery winners is to, first of all, move and then buy guns and dogs.
And change your name.
Safe.
Change your name. Yep.
Not even do that. Just buy an alarm, buy a gun, buy a big dog, and then buy a sign that has a big dog on it, and more guns and more alarms. And then when people come into your yard, because you have a fenced-in yard, you just sick the dog on them, and possibly shoot them.
Yep.
And then don't answer the phone, and everybody will leave you alone. Do all your fun having out in a different place, like travel. Don't have any fun having stuff at your house.
That's true. I would travel for a year. Just go out and travel for a full year, figure out where I want to live.
After you fake your death?
Yeah. that would help.
See, we do know that there's a lot of issues with relatives, but you should be able to handle that. What is that?
What is that?
Damn it.
That's something that the audience didn't pick up.
That's an email.
That was just on our phone. They didn't pick that up.
No, that was on the show computer.
Was it? Oh, great.
Stupid. So they're emailing shit right now from work. Anyway, so where were we?
We're talking about lottery
winners and blah blah and lottery people and you live on the road. You could live on the road with that kind of money.
Oh yeah.
Visit everything. Oh, it's the relatives. And I mean, how hard is it to go, no? I mean, why would you think I would give you $1 million? That's just silly.
Yep. Well, they had
I'll never talk to you again. You know, oh, sorry then. That's what it's based upon, then I shouldn't be talking to you anyway.
They had a story about people that go broke. Basically, the next door neighbors of lottery winners, percentage-wise, go in debt and file bankruptcy more than people who aren't living next to a lottery winner.
Well, what does that mean? What's the
story behind it? It's the keeping up with the Joneses, you know? So
you think these people start buying shit for their house? Instead of moving, these people are staying in their same house, buying a bunch of cool shit, and forces the neighbors to buy cool shit.
Yeah, well, it's like my asshole neighbor across the street that mimics everything I do to my house.
You have an asshole neighbor, too?
Well, he's not.
I have one from last week.
Yeah. Well, every neighborhood has one. But this guy, it's like I put in new bushes, he puts in new bushes. I put in landscape lighting, he puts in landscape lighting. I
order hookers from a catalog from Russia, he orders hookers from a catalog from Russia.
Exactly. But I can't keep up with his cars because he has 2 Cadillacs. So
okay. So at least they're not loud.
So he's got me beat on that. He doesn't do the vroom vroom.
He just polishes them up out in the front yard?
No, he has his wife do it, which is actually pretty hot because she's always doing it in a bikini.
Do they pull the vehicle onto the grass of the front lawn to do it?
No.
And that's always a classic move.
That's hillbilly. Garden City might have that. We don't have that in Royal Oak.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if this works. Hang on 1 second. Technical difficulties. Alexa, turn on studio in the garage. Yeah, she said okay.
Cool.
It worked because she just dimmed the lights on me already. I must have changed the timer. They just went out now.
That's my goal for this weekend too, is to start putting in some of those lights in the garage.
Yeah, the Philips Hue lighting system. It's great.
Brought to you by Philips Hue. Please send me some free lights because they're fucking expensive as shit.
They are, and I have the motion sensor, and I'm too stupid to either turn it off when I come out here to do this, or set the time to turn them off for 2 hours instead of 20 minutes.
Now, can you set the motion sensor to a specific light so it only turns on one specific light?
Why, yes, you can, Davin.
Okay.
You can do all of that. Yeah.
I may have to put a motion sensor in my driveway and set off like a little red light or something in my garage so I know when people are walking up the driveway. Because at night when we're shooting darts out here, if someone comes walking up, you have no idea and they scare the shit out of you.
Except for I don't think that this one is weatherproof. What the hell?
Is that your phone?
I don't know.
Let's see. Your phone must be too close to the mixer.
No, I didn't move anything. It's really bizarre.
Craziness, I say.
It was the phone, though. I wonder if it went through. I don't think it bled through.
So there's
if you heard something, everybody, that was the phone. If you didn't hear anything, that was nothing. Bill Christensen.
So
it's not weatherproof.
Speaking about weather, Jerry,
put it in a plastic box.
I could do that.
They work really good. I don't want to discourage you from figuring something out.
But I'll try it. I'll try to figure something out.
Okay, speaking of plastic boxes, Jerry.
So the great flood of 2017 down in Houston.
Yes, that did happen.
Did you get bullied?
I haven't gone to a store that tried to bully me yet.
You didn't get bullied by Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart was bullying people?
He was charity bullying people.
So how did he do this? Was he at your house?
He was on Instagram, and he called out all his celebrity friends and challenged them, like the fucking ice bucket challenge, to donate $25,000 to the Red Cross.
Okay.
But
is that one of those good charities? Is that the one that actually uses the money, or is that one of those bad ones that spends it?
I think it's one of the good ones. But, I mean, he was calling out The Rock and some other celebrities to... It's like, really? You're going to go there?
You're not going to be able to get anything from The Rock. That's like getting blood from a stone.
Oh, man, you went there.
Yeah, well. The Rock.
The one story about the flooding that I found actually kind of funny was, okay, these people are 49 feet underwater. They've lost everything. Their houses, their cars.
49 feet underwater. Right now. No. So their property was 49 feet underwater, right?
Yep. And they're stranded. They're swimming, whatever. They found out that fire ants float.
Ouch.
So
sorry about the crinkly.
In Houston, they've got these fire ants, and their bodies are so waxy that they float, and they kind of form little islands of fire ants.
Yeah.
I think it's God's little fuck you. I'm going to throw this at you, too.
Oh, you mean like when he's doing the whole plagues?
Yeah, the locusts.
Yeah, all that shit. Like, here, have a flood. Oh, and I'm going to throw in some stingy, bitey insects, too.
Here's for making fun of my guy that built the ark. Noah, you tease Noah? Well, fuck you.
That's probably something that you'll hear anyway. Usually when there's a flood, you hear some evangelist come out and say it's because somebody's gay or because Obama said something or, you know,
but
there's always something.
But it won't be Joel Osteen because he didn't open up his church to the people of Houston.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I didn't hear a lot about that story. So
they're all bitching about that.
Yeah, I heard something like they were saying, okay, well, when all of the shelters are full, then we'll open the doors or some shit like that. But isn't the point that you're supposed to be like Jesus?
Yes.
Like Christ. In other words, a Christian, Christ-like, right?
Exactly.
Wouldn't you just open the door to the people? Maybe try and, feed them some loaves and fishes and shit like that? Instead, you're going to lock it down like, we're not letting this rabble inside my church.
Well, they don't need fishes because there was videos out there of people having fish in their kitchen swimming through the floodwaters and all kinds of other stuff.
Well, I guess the moral of the story is that you find out about Joel Osteen because he only wants you to come in the church if you have a pocket full of money.
Exactly.
And if he's got to put himself out in the other direction, fuck you. You can't come in.
Yep.
Is what he's saying.
There's a cover charge.
Yeah, there's a cover charge to come in and be warm. Did you see the horrible picture of the retirement home with the people up to their waists sitting in their wheelchairs in water?
No, I didn't.
That was terrible. I mean, it's just like picture the classic stereotypical common room with the TV in it, and then you'd usually see a bunch of chairs and someone sitting in a wheelchair and someone's knitting and all this kind of shit like that.
Yep.
And that's how they live, right?
Yep.
Well, add water up to their waist and add a lot of people sitting there with their heads down looking depressed sitting in the water. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there even a picture? Get those people out of there with no time to take a picture.
And that's the asshole that's with the camera. Has got to be sitting there going, it's like the feeding the starving children camera guys. Yeah. It's like, you're a camera guy. You got crew lunch in an hour. Hand the kid a fucking sandwich.
Get over to craft services and grab them a bag of Cheetos or something. Yeah, but you worked in that world. I worked in that world. Yeah. You don't always think that way. You're there to cover a story. I get it. It's not really your job to not do your job and chip in. Your job is to show the world what's going on. So I give you kind of a pass.
Yeah.
But everybody else in that whole area should have been getting the old people out of that place before the flood came.
Right.
You know they heard about it before everybody else did too, because they're the ones that talk mostly to God.
Yep.
So, if they're talking every single day, a couple times a day, I'm sure one of them had to hear about it.
Yeah. I'm working on the show Survivor, and guys, I gotta go. I'm tired of filming you guys starving and hunting for food. I'm gonna go back to my 4-star hotel, and we'll see you tomorrow.
No, you got to stop off on the way to get that shot of the guy carrying his 2 tiny dogs through the water.
Yep. Swing by Taco Bell, grab some alcohol, and we'll be good.
Yeah. What you really need is a boat that you can kind of just cruise around in and take those classic Time or Life magazine shots of the destruction. But what they don't show is the guy pushing people away with an oar.
Yep. Kind of like the Titanic.
Really
just like the Titanic. Get off. There's not enough room.
Beat it. There was enough room on there for both of them to hang on to that thing. What's his face never had to fall into the water. He could have climbed up there with her.
That's true. Late.
Stupid.
Are you talking about the movie version?
Yes, I'm not talking about the real life people that died. Talking about Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm king of the world.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That guy.
So are you ready?
Plus, there's a nice warm girl on top of that pile of garbage that she was laying on. You could have laid with the nice warm girl.
Yep. Too bad she wasn't Keira Knightley.
Yeah, she was not Keira Knightley. That's for sure. So,
are you ready for my prediction?
I don't know. I guess so. I didn't know it was coming, but now that it's here, I'm excited.
It's coming, Jerry. You know it's coming.
What is it?
Pumpkin spice.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing fall pumpkin spice season.
Everything pumpkin spice. What the fuck? Why did pumpkin spice become popular?
There's a new model vehicle coming out this year at the auto show from Chevy called the Pumpkin Spice.
And they're going to bring the Spice Girls out for the North American Auto Show to.
No, they're not. The Pumpkin Spice Girls are coming. They're different. Everything's going to be pumpkin spice. It's true.
Yep.
What did we have last time? Pumpkin spice beer, pumpkin spice. What did you show a picture of?
There were lattes. There were all kinds of pumpkin spice ice cream.
The lattes started Starbucks started the whole thing with those lattes.
Yeah.
Then everybody had to do it.
Fuck pumpkin spice. That's all I have to say. Fuck it.
I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure I won't be able to work this, but former host Ryan Wilson's mother would bake me a pie when I did something for her.
Was it a pumpkin
fix
pie?
The computer. No, she would do half pumpkin, half cheesecake.
Okay.
So it was layered, like a white layer of cheesecake and then another layer on top of the pumpkin, or vice versa. I can't remember.
Okay.
It was like pumpkin cheesecake with regular cheesecake. Delicious, I say.
Well, if she gives you one this year, I want a slice.
Yes, I'll bring some.
That will be the only pumpkin spice bullshit that I fucking eat this year.
When I pack your pre-wire, I'll send you a piece inside 3 plastic bags.
That won't be moldy or anything.
No. It'll be like a Bill Christensen tangerine inside of his laptop bag or whatever it is.
Oh, now you have to explain that one.
I know. Bill, I don't even know where he got it. Was it a tangerine? Is that what he said?
I think so.
Almost like Led Zeppelin. He left it in his backpack and it leaked all over. And he was complaining about that because he's old.
I put one of my fruits inside of my backpack and it blew up and now it smells like a car air freshener everywhere I go.
Not like my banana inside my laptop bag that blew up with you in Miami.
Don't you hate that when you forget about food and you go back and it's like, what the fuck kind of experiment is that going on?
Oh, it was vinegar. It was terrible vinegar. At least it wasn't like rot. It smelled exactly like I just soaked my entire bag in vinegar.
Ugh.
But it wouldn't leave. I eventually had to throw it away because I had it in the shower at the hotel. Mm-hmm. Washed the whole thing, emptied it all out, washed every part of it, soap all over it, sprayed it with Febreze, all kinds of shit. Nothing would solve it. It was dead. The banana death. So I'm guessing bananas probably would make good booze if they turn right to vinegar that quick.
Oh, God, that must have stunk.
We should make some banana booze, Davin.
Ooh, banana vodka.
Yeah, maybe that would be good. Oh, I know, pumpkin spice vodka. That's new. Let's do that one.
God, why do they have pumpkin spice? I just don't get it.
I know. I have a tip for you, a technology tip.
Okay.
I have a feeling this show is going to be shorter because I'm running out of shit. But this I wanted to tell you about because I discovered it last night.
Okay.
It is a program called Plex. Have you heard of it?
No, I have not.
Well, I was doing a little research on my TiVo system at home here.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out how I could stream like my own movies to the TiVo itself.
Okay.
And wow, this is weird. There's a spider that hung a web like 3 inches from my microphone. It was attached to the microphone and it was crawling up it through my eyesight, freaking me out. All blurry and shit. Anyway, I was trying to figure out how to do that, hack it and everything, and then I run across the thing where it says, "Oh, it's loaded with Plex on it. You don't have to do any of that." And I'm like, "What the hell's that?" So this is a tip for you, Davin, because I know you like this.
Okay.
Not that you have any movies that you found anywhere that you'd like to stream to your TV. We're just talking about, legal things.
Okay.
So, is that going to keep us out of trouble, you think?
Doubtful.
Okay. Anyway. So
we're still going to get downloaded every episode anyway, so.
Yeah, we are.
The NSA.
From Virginia.
Yep.
So anyway, you choose a computer or many different computers, and you install Plex on it. Plex then creates a media server on that computer, and you tell it what folder your video files are in. And you can tell it these are TV shows or these are movies or whatever.
Okay.
And then you can open up the application Plex, which is already on your Fire Stick if you have one of those.
Yes.
So it's already preloaded on there. Sign in, and then you see your library. Push play. There you go. Streaming right from whatever computer.
Nice.
So you don't ever have to try and load things onto things. And in fact, if you have a large enough collection, you don't ever have to do the Kodi thing everybody's doing. You can just find these movies. Because some people on the road I've run into, not you, Davin, have had 2 terabytes worth of stolen movies. Not you, Davin.
Right.
On the road, Davin, not you.
Right.
So you just plug that right into a computer, point to it, watching them full HD on the big screen.
Nice.
Plex, ladies and gentlemen. The You Name It podcast brought to you by Plex. No one's stealing anything ever.
We're just streaming.
Yes. It's all things that I bought that I have on mine.
Okay.
Like DVDs that I've ripped and nothing torrented or nothing from Usenet news groups.
All stuff that you've owned and purchased. Yes.
It's all things that I have
not
rights
illegal.
To own.
Not
Nothing illegal.
illegal.
Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Did we say not illegal yet?
Yes.
Okay. So that'll work great. I'm going to do that at my house. I have a computer in the basement that will be perfect for it. And now everything will be there. All of my home movies of my old dog, Barbara.
Well, I figured out what I'm going to get you for Christmas this year, Jerry.
A new dog, Barbara?
No.
What?
I'm going to get you the Crotch Pot.
The Crotch Pot?
Yes.
All right. Hang on a second. I got to figure this out. What a crotch pot is.
Look it up. Crotch Pot.
Let's see.
Wait, computer?
Ooh, getting closer.
Looking up the Crotch Pot.
No, it's not. The computer's not connecting to the internet. Okay, Crotch
Pot.
Pot.
Not Crock Pot, but
No,
Crotch
Crotch
Pot.
Pot was 4 down on the list.
Okay.
So let's see. Top stories. The Crotch Pot exists, and we need to talk about it, it says.
Yes.
The Crotch Pot, let's see. Every hiker needs to eat, but there are certain roadblocks to preparing dinner on the trail. Okay, I see. Oh, man, this is so stupid. I think I see this coming. One option is the recently released Crotch Pot. Fill the inner zip-closed bag of the composite fiber pouch with your oats or other food and add water. Then clip the entire contraption onto your belt, letting it rest against your bare skin. While hiking, your body heat will cook your dinner while you hike. No heavy cooking equipment, no damp firewood, no cooking in the dark. The only downside? The company suggests you massage the pouch while you hike to ensure consistent cooking and heating. This product may have debuted on April 1st, but it's no joke. The Crotch Pot.
So
where did you hear about this?
I heard this on a local radio station here, and you know what? I'm getting it for you. It's $19. I'm gonna make you some taint chicken.
Wait, you're gonna buy it for me and then use it to cook on your body?
Yeah, why not? We'll share it.
I don't know. It seems weird. I don't know if I want to eat your crotch cooked food.
Well, you're not gonna know because I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna wear it in the show floor in Texas when it's 107 degrees out there, and I'm gonna make you some taint chicken.
You do a steak down there.
It taint chicken. It taint beef.
That's crazy. You know why that works, don't you?
Why?
That's why. I forgot I turned it back down again.
Crotch pot.
Hey, Tony, I'm going to do it again. Watch.
Yes, science.
That's so screwed up. I can't see anything out here.
Why, Alexa turn the lights off again?
She did. I never tried to turn them back on again.
Well, go ahead and take the time during the podcast and do it.
Alexa, turn on studio in the garage.
Okay.
Let's see if it goes out right away. Well, it's not. Now I can see. You know why Alexa worked?
Why?
Yes, science.
There you go.
She agrees.
There you go, Tony.
She agrees to everything, doesn't she?
She does. Yeah.
God, if only women could be like that.
Lisa hates it because she's so agreeable. She's like, fuck you, you bitch.
Just like the
stupid, happy voice.
The perfect wife.
Right. All right, where were we? Did we have anything else? Plex. Yeah, we were talking about Plex.
In the crotch pot.
The crotch. There's where we were at, the crotch pot. Well, I can't think of anything that tops the crotch pot.
Well, I do have a comment. You know what?
By the way, I did like your taint thing. That was funny. It's hilarious.
Hey, I've got a message for Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right. Go ahead with the message.
Dear Buffalo Wild Wings, you've got too much fucking shit on your goddamn tables. How many fucking menus do you have to put out on your goddamn... You get a table that seats 2 people, and you can't fucking fit the food on it because you got 5 fucking menus and all this other shit.
Yeah, I know. 4 square inches of food real estate left after all the advertisements.
Yeah. Dear Buffalo Wild Wings, fuck off!
I agree. I had to go to Buffalo Wild. I was on a job a couple of years ago for University of Michigan with our friend Jerome Rayford.
Yes, Romy.
Had to go to Buffalo Wild Wings 2 days in a row.
He loves wings. He really does.
No, actually, I was waiting for you to say something worse than that, but it didn't happen. And it was actually my call. I was like, hey, want to go do that again? I love those things. He's like, I don't care. I'll go. 2 days full of wing. I know I want them now. Damn, why'd you have to bring that up? I can do carry out, not have to sit at their cramped little table.
They're Parmesan ones. I love those.
I do Asian Zing.
Asian Zing? That's good too.
Like it. Caribbean Jerk, which is also your vacation nickname, if I remember right.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Do you get the boneless or do you get the breaded?
Always the boneless. I don't need to deal with that whole trying to eat around something stuck through the middle of the meat.
Yep, and ask for 50 napkins.
Yeah.
And try to find them around your 5 menus. And
I realize I don't like ribs now, too, because of that. Just too much trouble. Just give me the meat. Scratch it off of those things. I'll eat the meat.
So do you do
all the work?
Do you do the noise? Applebee's wings then?
Do you have a plane going at your house or mine?
No, that must be your house.
Hey, Bill, can you hear it?
Hey, Bob came back out.
Did he?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Hi, Bob!
I'm not ready for it.
Bob waved to you.
Did he?
Because that works on radio.
Hi, Bob.
Bob waved to you. So, what was it you were saying about Applebee's and their ribs?
Oh, don't they have the riblets that are the boneless ribs?
Would that be riblets or rib tips?
I think they call them riblets.
I don't know. But we know a person whose last name is Riblet. It's hilarious.
What's his first name?
It's not a he, it's a she.
She. What's her first name?
And, it makes sense now, too, because they had to pull a rib out of Adam to make a woman, so her last name is Riblet.
Linda Riblet?
Brie Riblet.
Brie. Oh, that's... Brie is a cheese.
Well, I guess we're in for a great serving thing. Nice menu.
Oh, nice.
Cheese and ribs. I like that kind of food, meat and cheese. What do you? This is stupid. Sorry, audience. I'm just curious. What are you having for dinner tonight, Davin?
A Labatt Blue.
Oh, bread in a glass. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to have some kielbasa and sauerkraut.
Ooh, nice.
Without the sauerkraut. Possibly with some potatoes that were cooked in the sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut makes you fart.
That's why I don't eat it. I don't want to have to do that. Let's do a little test here. Are you going to be able to do a German accent, or is it going to sound like all of your accents?
No, we should have our friend Randy McHale, who's going to Germany. Yeah. We should have him do a German accent. I can't do a German accent.
Sauerkraut.
I could burp.
We have ways of making you eat your sauerkraut.
It's terrible.
I actually ate it.
I don't even know a German accent. I can't think of one. We need some research for that. What was the one we were doing at work the other day? Oh,
the Chinese.
The Chinese, like the creepy Chinese guy.
Darwin, you're the one you're going to have to do something about that. You can eat sauerkraut. Make you fart.
You need to go back. You have to go. You need to leave now.
That could be your best impression. Now that I think about it, because when you try and do something else, like do an Irish guy, real quick, do it.
Irish. Aye. I'm drinking a Labatt Blue. It's not right.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. You get hung up on some of these, though, where they start sounding the same.
I always sound like the old Jewish woman. It like falls into
Davin,
that.
Do a Russian accent.
Oh, good.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that Bob in the background came out to the garage.
Oh, my God. He was in there with his kimono on thinking about Putin without a shirt on.
He's walking funny and stuff. It's creeping me out.
Oh, brother. All right, Davin, what else? Because, hey, wait, we're there. How do we make it to the finish line? Let's see if anybody complains about this show.
Yeah. Hey, I got one more thing.
Are you going to fart into the microphone?
No. Okay, so we all agree that Amazon is taking over the world.
Yes.
Right?
They are, yeah.
They announced that they are going to start selling tickets for concert venues and stuff to compete with Ticketmaster.
Really?
Yeah. So I wonder if there's going to be prime seating and non-prime seating.
Oh, there might be. You get prime seating to Andrew Hamilton's guitar experience, or whatever his name is. Chuck Phillips and his trombone. It's hilarious. Do the Asian guy again.
No, I don't want to do that, Jay. You go home now.
Yeah, but you
show
can't
is
slip
over.
into that guy's jokes. You got to have your own shit. You know.
I don't give a fuck about the sensitivity of Orientals.
They can't drive because their eyes are half open.
Gavin, I didn't say just go whole hog into racism. I didn't open up the floodgates for you to start that shit.
Why not? Oh, fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
They make fun of me while I cook the food. What they thinking?
You sound like a cartoon, that's for sure.
I am a cartoon.
I wish that when I was a kid, I wanted to grow up to be a cartoon. I still wish that someone would hire me to do those voices. That'd be fun.
Roger Rabbit. If you could have done voices on Roger Rabbit or one of those, that would have been awesome.
Yes. Because we know these people. Like Billy West. He's not only have I met him doing work, but he's also like the friend of a family. Like my parents' next door neighbors, Blake and Judy. It's Judy's first cousin. So you get to hear all the behind the scenes shit, like whether or not he rakes in $1 million doing Eminem voices. So, wouldn't that be great though if that was your job? You just get to go and be stupid in front of a microphone like we're doing right now, but get paid millions of dollars for it.
That would be awesome. Without having to start a club.
Yeah, gonna eat some M&Ms.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Just trying to make a stupid M&M voice. What do you think an M&M would sound like?
An M&M?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come M&M, eat me, because I'm chocolatey and good and delicious.
You could throw the Bill Christensen spin on it and be a crotchety M&M.
God damn it, where's my toilet paper?
Fucking, my shell is melting. God damn it. It's Miami
Buying
heat.
all the goddamn Costco toilet paper. You know it's thin. You gotta like string out 6 times the normal amount from that roll, and then it's empty before you even know it. Back to Costco.
Oh my God.
Which one do I like better? This one? I like the end of that one. Let's hear the last one.
I should start answering the phone like that when I know it's one of those scam likelies. You know, when
should,
you get.
yeah.
I've actually come up with a thing that kind of works. It's when you get those solicitation phone calls.
Yes.
Right away, I see it's a weird number coming in from like California or some weird thing, or it says scam likely on my iPhone.
Or it's your same phone number with one number off.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll answer the phone. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Oh, that's a good one.
And they're like, you could hear them pause for a second. Go ahead, caller, with your question for Dr. Phil.
Your question for Dr. Phil.
And they hang up, and I'm sure they take your name off the list.
What kind of a job are you doing where you're calling and bothering people all day?
Dr. Phil.
That's not even close to Dr. That's like Bing Crosby.
You just want to confront him and go, how do you feel about yourself right now? Come on. Let's do some soul searching.
Hey, before we end this show, Davin, I'd like for you to say that word again, solicitation.
Why did I say it weird?
Yes.
Solicitation?
Yeah, the first time you said it. Roll back about 30 seconds, everybody, and then you'll be able to hear the beginnings of Drunk Davin.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I can't wait to get you here and get you. Maybe we should have a drunk episode before you leave town.
Oh, that'd be good. Well,
Yeah.
come by
We'll
this.
get that guest Brett Wall to come in too.
Swing by this weekend. We'll do the arts, beats, and eats, and shoot darts in the garage.
Well,
And that'll get you out of moving.
that'd have to be Friday night.
I'm Keira Knightley, and I'm moving.
I'm not carrying a couch up 3 flights of apartment stairs. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. No.
Not gonna do it. And she's gonna go, but
But you're in
you
town.
should. I mean, Dad. And I'll be like this.
I know.
Who's Keira Knightley? Who's Keira Knightley?
I'm Keira Knightley.
That's what'll happen.
And you do it because it's your kid. You know?
Yes. Well, you end up always just folding and doing
Caving.
whatever they say.
I know. I came home today and my daughter left fucking shit all in the sink and burnt
That's a-
food and
Strange place for her to defecate.
yep. But so I ended up
but
having to
it's
clean
not,
it.
Yeah, it's not. The story isn't panning out because right now you're pissed, but when she shows up, you got to wait until the story after she shows up, and then you go, oh, okay, it's all right. I had Bob clean it.
Exactly.
All right, Davin, that's it. We got to eat. Got to let these people continue on to work. Who
Awesome.
are driving. So thanks for listening to this week's episode. Please tell us how much you didn't like it when you see us.
Exactly. And Papa Wheelie, guys.